Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So here we have war number 5 against Agent White. So this is a master level alliance and my dear friend Severed Synapse is in this alliance. So yeah, were ready for this challenge and going in, I'm taking lane number 9. This is Hyperion. I was a bit worried about this fight. I was not sure how this fight is gonna go because it has shifting immunities, incinerate and poison being applied to the attacker every 12 seconds, I guess. So yeah, like Claire is good against such immunities, but such incinerate and poison. But like you cannot shift it again and again in a fight where so many things are going on. So I said like, yeah, let's put on some boost, let's put on this region, and I'll just eat the incinerate, and I'll deal with the poison because I am immune to poison. So I went into second phase after doing a 5 hit combo, and yeah, this fight was like already in the bag just after 13 hits. So I overestimated this fight. It's super easy with Claire, even though I have my suicides off. So I do not like suicides at wars, and I play the entire season with suicides off. And here I text his special and I forgot to parry. So that is a mistake I should learn from going in for the stubborn wars. Yeah, this is really annoying. One simple dex and you miss out on the entire opportunity to deal damage. That's really ridiculous in my opinion. Not fun and interactive. But yeah, in this time, like we are like almost 2 minutes in, and he's almost dead. Not even 2 minutes in. So yeah, this is a good fight with Claire. If I played much better, I would not be losing so much health. And yeah, next time I won't be using any boost for this fight. And the next was lane number 3 for path 2. It was only one fight in lane number 9 because the next person that was assigned had Quake in his team, so he was able to Quake Man Thing over there, and I was given some mini action, and hence uh, like I was not going to take that fight. So yeah, this is a generic fight, nothing like very special over here. Okay, so yeah, let's go in and just rinse and repeat what we did in the last four. I don't think so this guy is of any use on this particular node. There are better options. So yeah, it was going well as expected. So just to take off his charges, I'll put some degen on him in the meanwhile, and it's smooth sailing from here on. And yeah, my style to play warlock is parry a couple of hits, parry a couple of hits, so that at least I can have this couple of what you call them, infections on the opponent, and they do not gain much power. So yeah, I'm just doing a couple of hits and then going into parry. That's quite easy to do, and warlock feels super smooth to play in this fashion. And then I'll throw my specials as well. So now you see he has 4 infections. So yeah, he's gonna do nothing. So that's a easy fight for me, and yeah, it's in the bag. And now going ahead, there is again a bit of a challenging fight, but yeah, I have practiced it enough now, and I hope to do good in the upcoming mini boss as well somehow. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that later on, but this is explosive personality and hence armor up. So the only plan going in here was just do heavy. Even if I take a couple of hits on the face, I'm okay with that. But yeah, I just want to do heavy. That's it, heavy and then SP2. I would love to bring in cosmic synergy. I told my like BG leader about this, that if I'm taking this particular path, and again a reason for bringing cosmic would be very clear in the upcoming mini boss action. And like this was bad planning on our part. If I would have a cosmic on my team, I could have easily armor broken this Infinity Iron Man. So yeah, I made people aware that path 9 and then path 3 was not good. uh, it should have been planned better. I told them that thing clearly, and they agreed also that it was a mistake. The reason is my alliance leader was super busy on that day, and he did not get that much time to look into things. And but you see me, he already has 2 armor ups. If I went in to do combos, 5-hit combos, I would be parried like very frequently. So my plan was just to do heavies and build up my SP2 and then smash him. So I didn't feel confident here to do heavy with heavy retaliation. Whenever I do it. So yeah, the fight is going good. I'll take a hit to the face for sure, I know. But then it's almost like perfection that I have achieved with Captain America Infinity War. Yeah, there you see the spacing went wrong, and I like was not able to connect. But now you will see me, like the fight's already over. So Captain America has a huge health pool. He is a tank basically. So this Infinity Man has to hit me like at least 20 to 30 times to kill me, and that's not gonna happen any day soon. So that was my lane number 9 and 3. It was easy, but then I decided to take this Sorcerer Supreme as well. It was not assigned to me, but I was like very confident I can take it easily with my Warlock. It has just buffet, so if I put infections on her, she is not gonna do anything for sure. I can even do it with Captain America Infinity War, but like I just need signature 200 on him to do it. But yeah, my plan was here like a couple of hits and then parry, couple of hits and then parry. So that's it, what I wanted to do. So now you see me going into that route, and I can evade her specials, but I don't want to. I want to take that risk in Alliance War fight, because if you get hit, it is a rank 3 6-star, so not good, man, not good. So here is me being a bit cheeky with those heavies to bleed her off, so that we do not time out. I don't want to time out, that's not an option in Alliance Wars. So I feel confident if the opponent is down by like 50% in under a couple of minutes. That really gives me a good idea. Even if they get extremely passive, I can solo the fight. And I think her SP2 is much easier to evade than her SP1. But yeah, I can evade both of her specials. So now you see me just getting those parries and doing some hits in the way, and some heavies also in mid of the combo, so that the damage is constant. I don't know what happened here. I did parry her, but I don't know what's wrong really. Sometimes with parry, it fails to register. I've seen this thing a lot. I don't know what's really the problem, but like that was a parry. I thought I parried, so I left my block and I went to hit her, and then like obviously she'll hit me because the parry did not register somehow. I've already written this to Kabam that something is wrong with parries these days. So let's see their response. I'll let you know about it. But yeah, this fight was easy. It's in the bag. And now comes the blunder that I talked about previously, that my alliance failed, like my BG leader failed to understand. Like this Emma Frost is on a rage node. Even if I had like I went in with Captain America, I could not solo her easily. And I told this thing to my boss that it is just 2.5% of damage that I can do. If I do it more, I'll be like fried, because she will be unblockable then, and I cannot use my boost. It was specifically told do not use any attack boost, because then Warlock will throw great heavies, and do not throw SP2 as well. So I was like, man, how am I gonna do damage? So yeah, you will see me struggling in this fight for like a huge amount of time. Like I almost timed out on this one, and hence I told him if I would have gone with Captain America and if I had a cosmic champion on my team, it would have been easier. I would not have thrown heavies for sure, because if I throw heavies with Captain America Infinity War, she'll get unblockable. So I was gonna do like parry and then 5-hit combo with Captain America Infinity War. Now she's a stubborn defender. She'll throw these indestructibles again and again, and then I have to parry. And look at the block damage that I'm taking right now. She is a rank 3 6-star, and my god, like I wanted to dex both of her the beams of special one, but then she gets indestructible. So I was a bit perplexed. Now you see me, I'm at 84%, she's at 94%, but like I'm really struggling. If I don't parry, like if like I do this, she gets indestructible, then I have to parry again. Like I have to take 3 hits in my block. That's not really good, man. That's not how you have to fight. If it was some other node like Flow or something else, she would have been fodder for Warlock. But being a stubborn defender, nah, there is no use of like taking both hits. And I'll do make a mistake here. Like I'll try and parry her, then I go with my heavy, but that's useless. And I had so much power that you know what to do. I was not doing enough damage. So I'm already like 2 minutes in, and she's at 82%. So I was for sure going to time out, and she's a bit playing a bit passive. I cannot parry her again and again and take so much damage. But now at least we are very close. So I'm at 79%, she is at 80%. Now we are both equal. So now I thought, okay, we can still win this. But yeah, I was not sure like what's going on right now. So yeah, I thought let's go on, let's keep fighting. Let's not look at our health bar at all or the timer. I want to concentrate, because if I'm looking at my health bar and I'm looking at the timer, I often tend to do mistakes, and that's the only problem that I face. If I lose my focus, I get hit. So my hands were all sweaty at this time because I knew that I was going to time out. So I had to do some damage, and if I tried to do something fancy, she would get those fury charges. So you know, here I dexed her SP1 completely, then I had to parry and take those hits into my block, and they were killing me, man. Seriously, she hits hard in my block. So if you see, if I parry completely, that's okay, but if I take something in my block, it will cost me huge amount of damage. Now you see, if I'm parrying, that is 127. Let's wait and see how much she does. So 785 in block. That was burning, like, and there I got hit. I don't know what I was trying to do. I guess I was going for a heavy, but she turned into the diamond form and I got hit. I think if I did not get hit that time, I could have finished the fight somehow. I'm not really sure, but I feel I could do it next time. But this is a struggle, man. This is not how you play Alliance Wars, truly. So here I am struggling with time, and like I was trying to do this so that I could do more damage. So I parried both the hits, and now I'm taking a huge chunk in my block. But yeah, I was like, let's go on, brother. Let's keep our power below her power so that I do not have to parry her again and again. So I was doing my best, but yeah, this was not the right matchup for sure. And see, now you see me, if I dex, I'm taking huge amount of damage, and at this point I realized there is no chance of me killing her in this time. So like this was pretty much over at this particular point in time. If she were not a stubborn defender, I could have still won it. And now you'll see me doing a huge mistake again. So there were some mistakes that were done. Again, parry registered, but nothing happened. So I was very low on health. I was a bit scared that this is gonna be either a timeout or either I'm going to be dead because of the block damage. But what else can I do? If I don't parry, I'm not able to hit her. If I dex, she gets indestructible. Like we were very close. I could have finished this if it were not a stubborn fight, and maybe that single mistake that I did previously costed me the fight. And now, like, what shall I do? She is getting. It was so close, man, so close. If I could have parried here, maybe this SP1 would have killed her. But yeah, it was almost game over now. And now I am at 3%. She is at 4%, and none of my hits are critting, man. I felt so bad, and now I knew it's over. So she was at 3%, man, and I died due to block hit. You see, it was a ROL fight, man. It was a ROL fight for me. So that was not a good matchup in my opinion. Captain America Infinity War, now you just see, it's so easy with him. He'll take no damage in his block. And now I think I should have gone with Captain America Infinity War with the cosmic synergy. this would have been easier. So yeah, if I see Emma Frost again on this particular node, I would take in Cosmic Synergy and I'll block this damage. I can block all the hits. It really doesn't matter. So yeah, this was fun, but yeah, like it was an easy war. We already knew that we'll win, and yeah, we won easily. There were like we had a gap of around 20 to 25 deaths. So yeah, now you see some action. I want to take out my frustration. So I went into Act 6.3 with Guillotine for this Caustic Temper path, and yeah, guys, enjoy these videos. So how this how this interaction works is you should be having vision, OG vision, and warlock in your team, so that you get passive furies, and also whenever a poison is applied to you or anything is applied to you, degen, poison, bleed, you will get insane amount of power. So Guillotine 2099 is the perfect solution for this lane, and I soloed the entire path without any revives or any like potions, because Guillotine gets auto regeneration when she's below 15%. So yeah, it was an easy fight and I was enjoying this path a lot. I wish I could have streamed it, but I'm getting huge internet connection issues these days, so I don't want to frustrate people, hence I record these fights and then I am gonna put these on my channel, because you know, one day when I'm old enough, I'll see them and I'll love it. This experience, I'll love it. When the game is no more, I'll love it. I did so much in this game, my beloved game, one day. So yeah, this is an easy fight, 60 hits in, and it's already in the bag. I wanted to regenerate in this fight, but I'm not sure. I don't remember whether I did it or not. So yeah, I am on 3 bars of power. I would like to finish when he's below 5%. That's the only drawback of having Guillotine, that if you throw your SP3, only then you will be able to take up your combo to the next fight. I think they should change it. You can throw any special, or like, why the hell do you want to throw a special, man? If you have that combo, just take it forward like Akon. Why this limitation? Not sure. Yeah, so that was an easy fight. So this is how the entire lane went. Now you'll see one more good fight that I was doing. I was testing out Magneto against this Ultron boss of Act 5. Yeah, I do not know the entire interaction, how this goes. So yeah, I'll try to parry him, and I wanted to see whether he will be able to trigger his buffs, but I missed a parry. I'm not sure what's going on these days. I'm missing these parries again and again. It's either something with my device or parry is really broken. But yeah, let's go on. The only plan here is to go on to SP3 and to launch SP3 with as many prowess buffs as I can. So here you see me trying to do the same thing, heavies and parries. I won't parry him when he's having that power gain buff, else he'll reach to like 3 bars of power that I already understood from this regen and armor triggering. So yeah, I went into 3 bars of power, had quite a lot of prowess buffs, and it should kill him. And then yeah, it did kill him. So yeah, guys, that was it for this particular Alliance War. We are in Alliance War Master bracket rank 13. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day ahead, guys. Please like, subscribe and share. And yeah, let's reach that mark of 1000 subscribers to get me into CCP. Take care, everyone.